your chickens, everyone. See you again.
Loaded into happiness because I called the record Let Love In. But if you listen to the record, letting love in isn't necessarily all joy and bliss.
In your new song, Thirsty Dog, there's lines like, I'm sorry that I'm always pissed, I'm sorry that I exist. Can you, what's the word, interpret that literally? I mean, are you really sad with the world? Are you really tired of living?
Well, I mean,
breathing?
that song is a long apology to the people around me and you know, to the world in general. And you know, it's about a guy sitting in a bar getting drunk, and apologising to the world for doing it and for being the way he is. And you know, that relates to me in some way. I feel like that I have to justify the fact that sometimes I write depressing music. I think that it should be the other way around. I think people should be asked why they write happy songs, actually. I mean, you only have to look out the window to see that it's not really a very happy world.
Do you think you'll ever write a happy love song?
I think I have written happy love songs, the ship songs, kind of.
Come sail your ships around me and burn your bridges down. We make a little history, baby, every time you come around.
Is it a narrow berth to give to come up with an album like that?
Is it a what?
Does it take a long time? I mean, is it?
What did you say? Narrow berth?
Yeah, like, is it hard to get it out with? Well, don't excuse my English.
Is that a Norwegian expression?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
a good
translate
one.
into
I might put that into one of my songs, actually. A narrow berth. Well, it is. It is a narrow berth in the sense that I don't pick up the guitar every morning and bang out a song, and I don't have songs pouring out of me. In fact, it's to write a song is a very long and painful process.
Taking intuition as his midwife and a large shard of glass as his cutter, he spread his prostrate wife with child and doused her private parts in peel liquor. And with a chain of oaths spilling from his mouth, and with all the summer insects humming, with the sun in the sky and not a cloud in sight, with a hellish shriek and a gush of gleet, 2 slobbering bundles came tumbling out. Jesus, too, cried Pa, but one died soon.
How did you find that process of writing a whole novel, pages after pages? I mean, compared to what you've been doing for most years, writing shorter songs. Was it a hard process to get it out?
I mean, with the book, that just sort of really poured out of me. I mean, it's like you have, with a book, you have kind of one basic idea, a story, and you kind of grab the ball and you sort of run with it, and that's what happened with this book. It just poured out of me.
Is it an autobiography?
Oh, have you read it?
I've read parts of it. I have. I haven't had time because they Norwegian. What?
Which parts?
I read the first and the
page. Right. Okay.
No, not the first page.
Yeah. No. Well, no, it's not.
It's a thick. I'm looking forward to reading it.
No. Well, it's coming. No, it's not an autobiography. It's a completely fictional story about a boy who can't speak, and I mean, it's out now. You can read it yourself.
Officer, come here! I'm bleeding! I'm bleeding! Come in here so I can spit in your fucking eye!
But now you've been participating in films and you're writing novels and songs. And when are we going to see Nick Cave's paintings? Or
well, I would like to do. I mean, that's actually what I always wanted to be, was a painter. You know, I went to art school for 2 years and failed, which was quite a considerable blow to me, actually. I always, basically what I always wanted to be was a painter. But, I mean, it upset me a lot when they failed me there, and I just sort of gave it up, really.
So where will Nick Cave be in 10 years from now?
I hope I'm still doing music, actually, because I love I love writing music, I love performing music. I just like the medium. I love music, the way it gets straight into your bloodstream, and it's just a really beautiful area to work in. But at the same time, I desperately want to write another book or get the opportunity to do that and find the confidence to do that, really. So, I mean, ideally, I'd like to be writing another book, I guess.
She was giving me to put things right, and I stacked all my accomplishments beside her. Yet I seemed so obsolete and small. I found God and all his devils inside her. In my bed she cast the blizzard out. Mock sun blazed upon her head. So completely filled with light she was, a shadow framed and hairy and mad. Our love lines grew hopelessly tangled, and the bells in the chapel go jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jingle, like I love you. All things move toward their end. I knew before I met her that I would lose her. I swear I made every effort to be good to her. I made every effort not to abuse her. Crazy bracelets on her wrists and her ankles, and the bells in the chapel go jingle, jingle. Do you love me? Do you love me?
Hei, dette er Hallo, hallo. Hei, hei. Dette er Alex. Det er to personer i verden som har
Louie Louie became a party standard in the Pacific Northwest. It was featured, often lasting up to 45 minutes, in the sets of two